Thomas Battle, class president. It's going on the 1 o'clock time early in the morning when I like to just be peacefully. I can speak to you in my mind as this year is the 50th year that we're out of school. 50 years, 5 decades, God has allowed us to go through. It's just so incredible when I begin to let God take my mind back to when I was in school. In 1973, we entered East Tech High School, final 3 years of our living before we technically became ready to be called adults. All our dreams, all our visions, and the very things that we had in our minds, we were almost to that golden time to see what we really was going to lay down, how our lives was going to be. And as I was thinking on the last week, I'm going to be doing something soon about our classmates who have passed on. They didn't make it to the opportunity that many of us that are living. As I was thinking tonight, I cried many times for different people because I've given God my best. I've given my classmates my best. I wasn't just selfish, but I had classmates that I prayed for. I had classmates that I've counseled with in the middle of the night. So nobody knows what a class president that cares really goes through. That's right. Not I was class president and is right now have counseled many people in our class, not just classmates. I counseled and pastored people, know me from the East Tech School, know me from the staff. That's what is part of the job of being a minister for Christ. 53 years. I have done this job without any refusal of anybody because I love God. And believe me, when God knows you love him, he does things for you. And you know why I know that? Because I live for him. That's what I really, really engage in. People can't hurt me because I know God for myself. I know the great things that he do in my life. I know how he keeps me. He keeps my mind. He takes care of my family. He takes care of those that love me for real. And I thank God for all our classmates. I thank God I've heard from different ones almost every day. And I thank God for all the classmates that are preparing to come and see one another. I've been talking to classmates that I had not talked to years that have never been to a class reunion. These are things that I know, y'all, because I've been always somewhere in the front with the leadership team. I've always been one of the faces that our classmates can always remember. You know, I think about what we had talked about this year, the different classmates. It seemed like they were asked, where is Thomas at? We know Thomas is somewhere in the picture, which lets me know God have given me the leadership ability for our 1976 class. Did you know that our class was one of the last big original classes in the Cleveland public schools? I know a lot of you wasn't into that kind of thing, but we were one of the first classes after the desegregation had been approved. Brown and Wade, we stood at the flagpole with Paul Briggs, Cleveland Public Superintendent. Guess what? I was at the pole too. Yes, Thomas Battle was a 16-year-old preacher. I stood right in front of East Tech. It was only 1972, so it was only 4 years old. And we were on the national news. We had 673 pupils. We had almost 1,000 people that was there. Bless you, Sister Jolene. God bless. We were historical class then. And here we are 5 decades later. Oh, these are the great historical moments that our class has been a part of and still is making history. When I think about the East Tech alumni, they all have heard of our class. I'm not ashamed. We had some great people that have been tremendous people in society. And if you be truthful, oh, they can say whatever they want to. They can try to not accept things as they are. But remember, you can't stop God. And I say that to all those that claim they love God and all that. Listen, a tree is only as good as the fruit and the roots it going. Real people that love God, they love each other no matter what. They love God. And the way I see it, through the eyes of God, you see in the background where we talking about the East Tech 50-year reunion anniversary, we're going to have a fall picnic. We're having a fall picnic. On the back, you see it. October 3rd, first Saturday in October, we're going to be out. We already got the pavilion already. We're going to be taking pictures. There's going to be a DJ and music. We just going to have fun with all of our families. It's not just going to be a certain part. You can bring your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Like, I got 8 children, real children. I got 17 grandchildren, and I also have 3 great-grandchildren. I want them to be able to enjoy Papa's time. I want them to be able, if they don't know nothing else, their grandfather has been out of high school for over 50 years. 50 golden years, 5 decades. Even while I'm talking now, I feel the tears of how many times we cried. We are all on our, do y'all that see this, and I want y'all to see it. And I'm hoping that more people, as time goes on, we're now in August, So that means we have 4 more months, the Lord's will. So we got time to celebrate. But in my mind, I'm hoping to have some of the classmates to be on, and we can talk about what we done as class members, how God had brought us through various things in our lifetime, how God had taken our children through. I have my oldest son, 48 years old. My oldest son will be 50 years old. Thomas Battle III. That's amazing. I have out of the 17 grandchildren, 15 of them are girls or young ladies. I got young ladies that are my granddaughters are in the 20s. I have granddaughters in college. It's so much to be thankful for. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to do. Be thankful and spread it. Spread it. Tell your classmates. Y'all spread the word. We are going to enjoy this year that the Lord have let us have because it's phenomenal. Anybody else feel that way? The number to reach me at, it's on there. It's on the flyer. I'm going to send the flyer out. I'm getting around to it, I'm a little slow because I'm working with a few people, and we're working to get the flyer out to you, to those that are not on social media. But we're working, but we need y'all help. Everybody helping. Get that pencil and paper. 216 816 6002. Again, the number to call is 216 816 816 6002. Call that number. Leave your email address or leave us your phone number. We'll call you back. And then you can get direct information or any questions you may have or ideas, because we're having a picnic. We're having a fall classic picnic that is for the family. But let y'all in on a secret. It's not a secret long because I'm putting it out. But in December, we're going to have a 50-year grand finale. And we are preparing right now so that no matter where people are in the world, where they living at, you're going to have a chance that we are setting up a time. It's going to be announced as soon as we get some more ideas. And now we're looking for the place that we want to hold it at. But we're going to be able that our classmates, wherever they at in the world, we're going to go out of this year together. The Lord's will, if he keeps me living, I plan to pray with all my classmates, no matter where you are. You can, if you don't know things about social media, you can get your children or your grandchildren or even your great-grandchildren, and they can pull you in, and we're going to have a virtual. We are going to use technology as it is. There's going to be a virtual grand finale led by your class president and other members of the class. One thing I thank God for is that this year might have seemed, if I didn't know God, I would be sad, I would be upset. But I'm not upset because you know what? People can do whatever they want to. If they don't care for me, good. It's all right. Because where God put me at, you can't stop. You can't stop God. None of the people. No matter how much money you got, no matter who you think you are, no matter you think you hurt somebody because you don't talk, you don't call, you know, some people really think they hurting somebody. But guess what? I feel sorry for anybody don't know how to love. Everybody don't have to have your way. Everybody don't have to agree with you. And y'all don't have to agree with me. I know that. I'm a very wise man. You know why I'm wise? Because God is with me. That's why I've been doing 3 major strokes. 3. I had a stroke in October of last year. I'm still living. I'm still talking. Still have one of the wisest minds in the world. Whether you like me or not, that's okay. Because God knows, He knows what's right and He knows what's wrong. He's God. You can't do nothing against the truth. That's why I try to tell people so many times, you can't stop what we're doing because we're doing what God told us to do. God is the one that is leading this 50-year reunion. God is the one leading. He's the one that giving me all. Every time something comes up, God gives me a way out. Because I'm wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So I want y'all to get ready. We're gonna have a grand finale in December. It's being planned already. So if you got some ideas, the classmates, or you a friend, or you a family member, or you alumni person, you can help us. You can call Thomas Battle. Call that number, 216-816-6002. And you can, listen, you can call that number 24 hours. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to be answered, but if you leave me a message, I will get back to you or one of the members of the committee. And our whole thing is we want every committee person, we want every classmate to be able to be involved. That's right. And don't worry about whether you got money and all that. All I want every one of my classmates. What I want them to do, I want to talk to them. One thing I want to say this on social media. We got classmates that have actually called me and they said, Thomas, I'm living on the streets. I don't have no home. I live on the streets. But when reunion time came, the year 50 year 2026 came, I called my cousins and I asked them, have you heard any announcements yet from Thomas Battle? Is he still living? And they said, we knew when we elected you to be our class president. We know you would see us through as long as you was living, because you was a man of God. We knew it. And that I cried for the simple fact that that classmate thought that much of the God in me. I ain't nothing. Without God, I'm nothing. Without God, I would fail. But because of God, I'm everything He wants me to be. I have the influence. I have the friends. I have the enemies. Whatever you make me be, God have made me better. So I'm saying to all the classmates, we're going to take the next 4 months and we're going to get together, and on the Lord's will, on December, you'll know the date soon, we're going to have that place, and we're going to have that wherever you are, We coming together on Zoom, and we are going to have a celebration, a celebratory we reply together. We're going to talk. Our classmates going to talk to us no matter where they are. If they're not in Cleveland with us, we're going to be everywhere. You just go, you just go hook in. Computer, your phone, no matter what you got, you will be able to be with your classmates. And it's gonna, what I've been seeing in my mind is we're gonna have classmates like we was together down at the public hall in 1976. We was together, men and young women. Everybody was crying. We were leaving each other. We were going into adulthood. And we just looked at each other. We hugged. We kissed. How many? I wish I had some classmates. Well, I know I got them because I talk to them every day. My classmates love me. For all that don't care that much for me, I got so many more that cares about me. And they call me and they tell me, Thomas, I had one of the classmates who been with me since we was in the first grade call me on the other night, and she said, Thomas, you know everybody looking forward to seeing you. Ain't no way you got to have no business even entertaining any thought of not coming out to see your classmates. We still look for you to be that man of God that you was back in school. And I told her, I said, I don't want to hear about it. I don't heard all the noise. And it is a lot of noise, and that's just what it is, a lot of noise. So get ready as I close for the night. I want all that see the YouTube on our YouTube channel. This is the East Tech 1976, our YouTube channel. Yes, we have our own YouTube channel. And guess what? Yes, I'm one of the people. I'm one of the people. I'm not the main one. Everything got to go through me. It don't. But I tell you what, it's available. You can talk on it. You can greet on it. And that's all I'm asking y'all to do in my closing. Is we're looking for everybody that want to be in the yearbook, because there will be a 50-year yearbook. There will be artificial memorials, memory book. It is going to happen. And it's going to happen whether you in it or not. So if you don't want to be in it, you don't have to be. But if you want to be a part of the moment, because this is a big moment in East Tech history, just like Jesse Owens, just like Howard Dillard, told all the great people like Lonnie Burton. We got many great people that have been East Tech alumni. And hey, I'm telling you, I'm glad to be a part of the East Tech history. No, nobody can stop that. When they talk about the East Tech 1976 class, and I know what they say, because they call me. People that did go to school our year or whatever, they call Thomas Battle, because I'm a renowned preacher worldwide, and nothing nobody can do about it. So that don't matter either. I ain't trying to get to be nothing. I ain't trying to put nobody down or put nobody up. If you don't want to give me no credits, okay, I'm good, because it ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about what we stand for, and that's righteousness. Father God, look on those that will see the tape tonight, those that will see the live, those that will see the video from YouTube. God bless them. Bless them. Bless them to realize how wonderful it is to have been blessed to hear you and see you and your handiworks. God bless our families. Bless the class. Bless us with everything that we need so that we will have a good celebrate celebrating the 50th reunion anniversary. We ask these blessings in Jesus' name. And I say to you on this morning, good morning to you. This is a great time. This is a time of morning where God moves. I'll be praying for you. You need me? 216-861-6002. Thomas Battle, class president, saying to you, have a good day. God bless.